Hello YouTube. So, this is a customer's project for me to do. Just going to be a bit of an introduction. This is a 1984 Ford Falcon panel van. Not a converted ute, it's actually the original panel van. This is actually quite a rare panel van. It's an S-Pack. So it's got a fold up and fold down tailgate. Other things that are a bit strange that it's got, it's an 84 model and it has air conditioning. It's not something you see every day. Also has a bunch of cancer, horrible old paint, panels that need straightening out, door locks that need fixing, whole thing needs rust repairs, paint, etc. work. A little bit smoky in the shed. I did just get it to run. There's no fuel left in the tank. I pressurised the fuel tank with an air hose. You can still see the rag to get fuel up, but it only runs for a few seconds and stops again. Motor's all there and original. It's got the aircon pump. I haven't checked the circuit to see if it's got any refrigerant in it yet. This has had the front end and bonnet and stuff changed. It's all XG, I think, with the indicator there. I can't remember. I'll clarify that for you. But yeah, it's got a different front end on it. So it needs straightening up, headlights. I'm going to rebuild a crossflow for it. It's a 4.1 litre, so it's 250 cubic inch. Aluminium head, Ford Crossflow, twin barrel, Weber carbo. What else can I tell you? It needs door handles like every bloody XF, but yeah, it's got side windows and up tailgate, which is quite rare. It does also have, must be sitting in the back of it, but it actually had a switch and set up and everything for factory fog lights. There's a few options it had. It didn't have powered steering, but for my customer I probably will be putting powered steering in. Powered steering pump hangs over this side on these ones. Yeah, so we will pull this crossflow out. I'll get it running, but we will pull this crossflow out at some stage after I've done some body work and measure the bores, make sure it hasn't been oversized or if there's nothing too far gone with it, and we may rebuild this crossflow. Failing that, we'll just find another one and do that, and probably give it a set of extractors and that to breathe. Some new suspension, some new brakes, bit of a tidy up. She's got an okay budget to do what we want to do, which is good because there's nothing worse than trying to do things on a tiny budget. New trans cooler, that kind of thing. Probably get a radiator for it, all that kind of gear. Basically, we're not going original. It's fine to be modified and tidied up. I'll go over it in more detail in the aspects of where the rust is, main things on the body we're going to have to do, but I will be pulling all these windows out. That one's an original Ford one still, so is that one. Taillights, bumper outs, tailgate, which I've got one of in the back here. So I've got a tailgate, a spare front bar, a bonnet, looks like a guard down there, and some plastic. The taillights are actually really cheap if you're doing up an XF. Well, XG, XH, XE, XD, I think they were around the same. Brake light switch is stuck on. The brake lights stay on when the ignition's on. Needs a new ignition. Can't find the keys for it. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of work involved. Better get this passenger door open because the handle on the inside doesn't seem to be working. I think it might just be stuck down and locked. There is a bit of rust behind the door frames on each side and a little bit in the bottom of the kick panel down there. Otherwise the outside of the body is not horrific. There will be stuff that needs doing. That's just surface on the bonnet there. But the bulkhead is actually quite good. And that's a massive win in a vehicle of this era. A lot of them are no good and completely gone. Like put your fist in them. But yeah, this is alright. It's alright in the front corners as well. So I actually owned this vehicle about 2.5 years ago. I sold it to the lady. She's always wanted to do it up, and I'm lucky. I always wanted to do it up as well. Never had the funds. Ended up getting hold of the XC, which will probably end up sitting over the other side of the shed there. So no time for this one, unfortunately. But now she wants this one done. She's got her own budget to do her own thing. I'm going to do it up for her. The interior is going to have to be redone. The best part, all the hood lining front to back's all in really good nick. It's got a little bit of mould up there on it. This was actually in a flood up on her property, unfortunately, but it's fared pretty well. No water got in the engine. They said it may have just got on the floor, but that's about it. Probably lucky it had these big wheels on it. I don't even know why I ever put them on there, but anyway, things you do. So, this is the beast. I will, like I say, I will go over it in detail and show you the bits that are no good, show you the bits that are alright, and this is the project. This is the most rare part of the van. These tail doors, lift up tailgate maybe you'd call them. Quite rare, quite expensive. Normally came out on older vans, but this one hasn't been butchered. It's got its normal hood lining with its grey plastic bits around it, and it's all original. It's even got the Ford Australia sticker. And what's that, Ford air conditioning? Yeah, Ford air conditioning, Ford Australia moving with you. A little bit of cancer in the top there, but my 1998 panel van's also got a bit of cancer like that. So we're going to bare metal most of the body, anywhere that needs it. I don't know if there's bog in it anywhere. I did start sanding it when I had a little bit of money a few years ago, and I started on it. It was winter, so I just matte blacked over it where I'd started sanding because I didn't get anywhere. But long story short, it's here now. It needs work done. I'm going to document the whole process. Any questions relating to the build, feel free to shoot them through to me. If you've got one of these vans or had one of these vans, feel free to shoot it through to me. And the next thing we'll do in some detail. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one.